fame, searching for fame. Everybody thinking about fame.
Welcome in to the Fame Show with your hosts, Nana and T-Shot.
Everybody thinking about fame, searching for fame. Everybody thinking about fame.
Broadcasting live from Chicago's The Barrio TV Network, AEG TV Network, Facebook Live, and Roku channel. The Fame Show.
Fame, fame, fame. Everybody searching for fame. Everybody thinking about fame, thinking about fame. Everybody searching for fame. Everybody looking for fame, looking for fame. Fame.
Please welcome your host, T-Shot.
What's up? What's up? What's up? We're live. You're live here at the Barrio Studio, Chicago, AEG Network. T-Shy and Nana, it's the Fame Show. Hey, Nana, how you doing?
Hello, everybody.
Nana's looking great. Look at you.
Thank you.
Oh, bling-blinging and everything. Yeah.
Good Sunday evening, everybody.
Yes, great Sunday. I know you probably been to church. I know you done went into the restaurant. Y'all had y'all soul food, and now you're sitting at home rubbing on your stomach, you know. But listen,
Just relaxing, because
hey,
it's Sunday evening
we're glad
now.
you tuned in, right? Yeah.
Yes.
You know,
Getting ready for the week, right? I know everybody's just chilling at home.
yeah, everybody sitting in Chicago should have had a great weekend. I mean, the weather was, pretty mild, and it melted. A lot of the snow melted in certain areas. So I think that was a good plus right there.
It was a nice weekend. It actually, the snow started melting all over Chicago because there was a couple days that it was really, really warm.
Really?
So it's kind of muddy. So you guys be careful out there. There's still a lot of mud and ice still because
Right.
it started raining, I think.
Then I saw on the weather that Saturday. Thursday they had black ice warnings and things of that nature. But
This past Saturday?
no, Thursday. This past
It's
Thursday.
Thursday.
Yeah.
Yeah. You never know with the weather here in Chicago because one day it could be really nice, like summer weather, and then the next day it's like snowing again or raining.
Don't pull your mini skirt in your shorts out too soon.
No, but the crazy thing though, Kishai, is that in Chicago, right, you could see when it becomes 40 degrees, people are in shorts.
Yeah.
They toss away their winter coats, and it's still kind of cold out there.
Nana, that's up north where you are. That's up north where you are.
No, seriously.
I say probably from Hyde Park downtown. I ain't seen no shorts in my neighborhood.
I went to Starbucks, I think, the other day, and I saw this it's usually teenagers, college kids, teenagers. They could tolerate this kind of weather, and they get all excited wearing shorts and sweatshirts.
Yeah.
It's still in the middle of winter. Winter's not done yet. Hopefully very soon. What are we? We're already almost, to next week. Actually, this coming week will be March already.
Yeah,
So-
some of the teenagers, just to go back on them, Nana, some of the teenagers, they'll just wear a hoodie.
That's what I'm
I'm
saying.
are you
It
crazy?
happens all the time here in my neighborhood. When it becomes, I swear to God, it's only 30, 40 degrees. It's still quite cold outside. It's nowhere close to summer, but they're all very excited. Shorts and hoodies.
Right.
Shorts.
Hey, but enough of that. We're gonna pray for some good weather so we
Good
can
weather,
start
yes.
to wear some of these nice clothes and things that, especially some of the stuff that a lot of you people are sending us. We're gonna start wearing some of those sponsors
Shirts
and
and
product placement
yeah.
clothes and hats and whatever it is. Y'all see I wear hats, so if you got some hats, you know in your business, let's talk about that. You see, you know you gotta get extra bougie banana. You know what I mean? She's just, you ain't finna
No,
just get
not
her.
all the time.
Nah, you ain't gonna, no, you're not finna just put her in anything. You know that.
You know what? That yeah, like I think in our next shows we have several designers that contacted us.
Mm-hmm,
Actually, we're gonna
mm-hmm.
be wearing their designs. They're making it as we speak right now, so we're really
Right.
excited about that. We will interview them and then
Yeah.
also wear
The
their
Fame Show merchandising. What the new company we just put together? TN Collective.
TN
So
collectives.
y'all be able to see a lot of merchandise coming from us on Amazon and you know participants that may have our products, but they would more so I think be an online store.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, and here I'm sure you
You
know
gonna have
we
a
will
Nana
bring.
doll. You can buy a doll look like Nana. You know what I'm saying? You don't want no T-shot doll, but we're gonna get you a Nana doll. You know.
But let's talk about like the Valentine's show that we just had.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
we had a lot of
Thank
good,
you.
you
Hey,
know,
man.
oh,
Thank you all.
we
Thank
had
you
a lot
all.
of good feedback on that. Thank you so much.
And
Thank
it's
you.
steady growing. It's steady growing every day. I see more people are watching, more comments. We really appreciate you guys, you know, because if it weren't for you guys, we wouldn't be who we are today. And we're going to continue to keep growing. But though that show was great. I mean, I give it up to Rashawn Lyles and Shayna
Yeah,
Lyles
Carlos Cannon,
and JR, the King of
JR. Thank you
R&B.
guys again. That was
Yeah, yeah,
wonderful.
you guys
Yeah, that you guys
definitely.
made the show, really.
Definitely. And we
Yeah.
definitely have to bring you guys back because, you know, like Nana stated before, is you guys have too much going on that we can't cover it in a short
Oh
amount of
my
time,
God,
you know.
they need like literally each one of them need an hour of our show.
Yeah.
Really, if we
They
could
need
do
their
it
own
that
hour.
way.
Yeah, they do.
Exactly. They have so much about them and so much that they're doing. So, but we'll have them back. But we thank you again for being part of our Valentine's show
Hmm.
last week. So we had a really great time as
Great
well.
time.
Yeah, and then after the show, we went out to
After the show,
dinner.
it's an after party. And,
We went out to dinner because it was
hey!
Valentine's Day, right?
So,
So
what you do with your Valentine?
we got invited in this one really nice restaurant in Chicago. So
Okay.
we were out there. It was quite late, so we just went out and had a really good meal there. Um, Really nice, you know, candlelight dinner there that they have prepared. That's Penumbra, actually, right? Penumbra restaurant, one of my
I
favorite
wasn't there. I don't know what you're
restaurants.
talking about. But it sounds like the same, you know.
Yeah, so that was like right after,
No,
right
actually, we
after.
have one of our sponsors, you know, for the Valentine's. They, you know, they blessed us with that, and we went and had a wonderful dinner. I mean, what did we have?
Yeah,
We had
steaks,
crab,
crab
and steak,
cakes,
and
shrimp.
what was
That's
those
shrimp.
shrimp?
Oh
Those
my
shrimp. What was
gosh,
those?
so
Let me tell you
delicious.
something. Me and Nana finna really either we're gonna gain weight or we're gonna lose weight, right? Because we're gonna start bringing the segment of our show for cooking. So we're gonna start bringing chefs on and
Yeah,
you
celebrity
know celebrity
chefs.
chefs and cooks. So you know somebody gonna gift us with a taste test. You know, and I think if we do that for a whole season, then what you think? You think we
Oh
either
my
lose weight or
gosh,
gain
that's my
weight?
favorite section, by the way. We're gonna go out also. I think we're gonna start going out to different restaurants as well,
Oh yeah,
and you know, do a little bit of coverage there. So that's
yeah.
gonna be really exciting. That would be my favorite part. So
Yeah, so we definitely want to be what do we call the fame outings where we're going to be going to different department stores,
mhm.
boutiques, uh, you
Doing
know,
features.
events,
Hmm.
you know. So y'all stay tuned. Continue to come back and watch us because we're going to get better and better and better with bringing on talent and bringing in. But now I want you to also talk about 'cause I know we're gonna run a commercial that you are you know you're looking for brand ambassadors
Oh,
for
yes.
Nana Brands, right?
Yes,
You
yes,
know,
yes. Nana Brands International, we're doing a marketing campaign looking for brand ambassadors for our cosmetic line. So we're doing this globally. So we're
can I
doing
be a
it
brand
all
ambassador? Look,
over.
I'm Squad Jack Squad baby. I know I could be
And
in
you
it.
know what though?
Hey,
Like we've gotten like very, very good response
great.
from beautiful girls out there.
All over Africa,
All over, all the
everywhere.
way
I
to
was actually
Asia.
impressed with. I mean,
Yeah, we have women from Asia, from Africa, from here in United States, different cities in US. So we're actually putting together a huge um, uh, model call for that as we speak. So just hang in there. We're getting more and more girls. Just send in your application. I think we are on Facebook. It's Nana Brands INTL at gmail.com.
right,
Send in your your details and their
right.
photos, and then our screening department. I have a group of I have a team that
Very talented
actually,
people.
yeah,
Yes.
that does all the screening, and they will get back to you, and then
Yeah,
we
because
go from
I
there.
sent my package. They said, nah. They ain't like me. I can't be a brand ambassador. But it's okay though, you know what I mean?
You
Because
can be. We have a men's line.
I know, but I still wear the Nana products,
Of
for men
course, of
and
course.
try to take
You
care of
wouldn't be
myself.
sitting next to me if you weren't.
You know what? See,
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
did I tell y'all she bougie, bougie?
No,
Listen,
no,
but
no.
listen up, y'all. Support everything else. Nana has another show on Facebook Live, Amazon, Zabario TV, and AEG. It's called Let's Talk Beauty and Shop with Nana and Mo. And it comes on Facebook Live. If those of you on Facebook, it's great, very informative. The beauty basics for men
Was last
last week
week was
was
very
off the
successful.
chain. A
Yes.
lot of men start placing orders. They
Yeah.
have never actually talked to a consultant for men. And now I kind of hit a lot of veins, you know what I'm saying, on that show.
I enjoyed that. I
And yeah,
enjoyed that.
and they want her to come back. So that's definitely gonna happen. I'm also a producer also. So Nana, you know, we
You
work
produced that
together.
show.
Yeah, teamwork makes the dream work. So that's hey, we're gonna keep doing it. But listen, we're gonna take a break, pay some bills. Nana, we're gonna go. You gonna go to a commercial?
We're gonna go to commercial, and when we come back, stay right there though, because
Stay
when we
right
come back,
there.
we have something great for you guys.
We're back.
We're back.
I'm T. Shot.
And I'm Nana.
And this is the Fame Show. Hey, so definitely patronize the commercials that you're seeing. These are our sponsors, and they help us pay the bills. So when you see a commercial, we want to hear that they got some numbers, that you patronize them, that you went and brought something, or you ordered something
For
from
sure.
Nana.
For sure. Actually, one of the sponsors.
When you see the Nana commercial, you definitely got to patronize her, right?
Yeah, Nana Brands International.
International.
Yes.
She international. She ain't down. She ain't around the corner. She ain't down the street. She ain't on brick and mortar on Michigan Avenue. She international. Right. Well, let me stop. But Nana, listen, man. So the weekend was great. I really thank you for taking me out to Wayne Williams' birthday party. That was a bash. I had fun.
Yeah, and you know what? We want to greet our friend, Mr. Wayne Williams, a very, very happy birthday. He
Oh yeah,
had
definitely.
I mean, they party like rock stars, man. We went,
Well,
Tisha and I went to party that they had. I don't even know where it is because he took me there, but
Mhm.
it just
I see.
seemed
I
kind
took
of.
that. She gave me the address. So I just Googled it. But the thing about it is, it's something to be around the historical house DJs and the house music, because
Mhm.
that's our era. That's something that we grew up with here in Chicago, house music. And to be around those DJs that used to play the radio when you were a little kid, that
Man,
was something,
they were
you know.
great,
And
right?
they went from till 5 o'clock in the morning, but
5 p.m. to 5 a.m.
yeah,
Oh my goodness, they really did it.
yeah.
I mean,
But
it was the bomb.
We didn't stay because we weren't gonna pay for no limo till 5 o'clock in the morning. But at the end of the day, it was truly a red carpet event. A lot of influential people were there. Got to network with a lot of people. I used to do house music back in the day, so I still had a name of relevance, in that genre of music. But now we really had a great time.
We did. It was
I
great
We
music.
enjoyed the pizza. Thanks to what was it, Italian Fiesta. Thanks for Italian Fiesta being there, because hey, that pizza was great. It was all
Yeah.
cheese, so I guess not everybody was
And
vegetarian.
we bumped into a lot of great people there too. So we partied like there's no tomorrow.
Oh
But
yeah,
music, I just enjoy the music. I don't drink, so I just had my Diet Coke all
Diet
night long.
Coke. Ladies and gentlemen, Nana drinks Diet Coke. See,
But
she just got a
I
plug. So Coca Cola, if y'all out there, saying, definitely give Nana her Diet Coke.
But I had such a great time though because the music, oh my God, it was just like, it just want to make you move, and everybody there was having a great time dancing the night away. I
Oh
know
yeah.
Mr. Tisha here was
Oh
dancing,
yeah, I have my little book. Yay.
had their moves
Yeah.
and stuff. I mean, it was a great time. It was a great time. Thank you again, Wayne, for inviting me, for inviting us.
Oh yeah.
Thank you so much. I'm sorry that I couldn't go to your Monday dinner. He had a Monday formal dinner.
Really?
We had actually Mr. Tishai here had a photo shoot.
With Mr. Carlos
Yeah,
Cannon. If
for
y'all
their
remember
album.
Carlos,
For
yeah.
their is it album or single for that
That was
cover?
for the single, the title Big Daddy.
Big
Yeah,
Daddy,
yeah,
yes,
Big Daddy.
yes. So that we were over there doing the shoot, so that's why we couldn't make it to the dinner party. I would have loved to have made it there. We would have
Oh,
you
yeah,
would have seen
definitely.
a lot of your friends there in the entertainment
Yeah.
industry.
I mean, yeah, definitely. I mean, I believe there's a lot of people who, artists and colleagues who didn't show up to the birthday party at the lodge. And let me plug the lodge because it was a real nice, exquisite place.
Oh my God, they
Uh,
made that look like a real,
it's like a
like
ballroom or something, right?
like Las Vegas club
Yeah,
though.
yeah, Las,
You
yeah, Las
know,
Vegas. Yeah,
when
that's
we
what it
were
was.
going through that, I was like, what is this? Where are we? Like, cause it
Right,
seems like in an alley, back alley, but
right.
then we go in there and oh
Yeah.
my goodness,
It's
they
a
decorated that
whole
thing.
different decor.
Yes, wonderful. They did a fantastic job.
Yeah.
Fantastic job. So we're, we were really happy to be there, and we're looking forward. I know the chosen few DJs, right, for Mr. Wayne Williams.
Right.
They're coming back this summer, Ishai,
Yes.
and we want to
Oh,
definitely
we'll
be there.
definitely be there.
Yes,
We'll
for
be
sure.
there. That
For
I
sure.
don't know if it's a weekend
It's
event.
usually a weekend,
I know,
yeah,
but I don't know if they're doing a weekend. Due to
or a
COVID.
weekend long,
Right.
all weekend
There's so
long.
many parties, but we
Yeah.
definitely want to be there. We definitely want to get some behind the scenes, especially gracefully thanking the relationship with Wayne Williams, who's the CEO and president of that whole organization. That gives us a little leverage there. So we definitely get the cameras out there and show
Yeah,
you what Chicago is about and what house music tradition is about. And that's hey,
yeah.
that's what I'm
And
gonna say.
Wayne, backstage passes here for us. Don't forget.
Oh yeah, we plugging it. We definitely plugging it. We definitely plugging it. But I
Yeah.
want to also stress this, Nana, because I want everybody to know, if you have small businesses, large businesses, corporations, brands, okay, you can advertise on our show. Just picture this, right? If you have an online store and Nana and I and the Fame Show is global, right? That means you're getting traffic globally making purchases with you, right?
Yeah.
Nana's a witness. She already done started blowing up, right? But at the end of the day, um, if you have a commercial, if you don't have a commercial, we can put together your commercial. If you want a flash commercial or you want an actual action commercial for your business, right?
Yes.
Uh, the Fame Show. Some people say, "Well, what is the Fame Show?" The Fame Show is fashion, art,
Music and
and
entertainment.
entertainment, right? So
Yes.
Nana and I decided that we're gonna put these categories together and what actually fits in these categories, right? So you got fashion. So now, what falls under fashion?
What falls into fashion? Clothing.
Clothing, right?
Yes. Designers.
Designers, yes.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
and then and we're not just saying like designers in that fashion statement. We're saying like if you're a hairstylist and you got designs, you know what I'm saying? Because you're still beautifying people, right? Cosmetics, right? Those would come under the arts,
Arts.
you know.
And you know what? For fashion also, like, if you have a boutique store out there,
Yeah, a
so
boutique store,
yes,
yeah,
yes.
clothing store, boutique store, definitely, you know,
And then for arts, makeup artists that it's out there,
makeup,
salons and spas that are out there,
right?
holler at us, and then we have
Yeah.
music. If you're an artist
If you are
in different
artist,
genre,
well,
doesn't matter.
let me say this, Nana. It has to be clean on this show. Okay,
Yes, of course, of course.
we're not discriminating against gangster hip hop or whatever the case, but we are a family oriented show,
Or a family show,
and we
yeah.
like to keep it that way. Okay, so anybody that have talent that can play a clean version and you can perform a clean version. Right now, we're still putting the studio together where we can have more performances in the studio, but we will be surely be open to doing a Zoom with you. Sure. You know,
Mhm.
so all those managers, all those agents, all those PR people, contact us, man, at the Fame Show Now at gmail.com. And let's talk and let's put together something. If you're not networking, you're not working. Right, Nana?
Absolutely, absolutely. So yeah, so give us a call. We'll be able to work with you and feature you and interviews,
That's right.
talk about give you exposure in our show as global, like Isha is saying.
Yeah.
So, just reach out.
I
We'll
know
work out something.
I know people actually say like, well, what's what's the combination between you and Nana, right? And I tell them that Nana is she's the fashion, she's the art, right? And I'm the music and I'm the entertainment.
Yes.
But she still crosses over in that because she's a brilliant concert promoter, right? So she's worked with bringing in acts from abroad in in Asia, in the Philippines, and so forth. So that's where her entertainment stands, right? And everybody love her anyway. That doing the music business, everybody just love her. Matter of fact, I took her in the studio and she jumped in the track and had a little two little
That's
lines.
right.
Hey, I love you. Whatever she said, I
Oh
don't
my
remember.
God. That
But
was a great time.
yeah, but so the thing about it is you gotta be in the right place at the right time, and we seem to be always there because we're being blessed with a lot of opportunities, and we're doing a lot of networking, and you have a lot to look forward to.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So
Nana's lost for words because she's still thinking about her brand, but it's okay because Nana's gonna take you to her boutique later on in the show.
yes, yes, we're going at they built a boutique here, Nana Beauty Boutique. It looks a little bit like my store at the fashion outlets before. So I'm very excited. I'm going to talk about, it's a segment that we have here that I'm going to talk about, a couple products, maybe one product. Um, but for now, we have a great coming up actually. I'm going to have Tishai talk about this guy because he is just amazing, great talent, good voice. Is he a rapper? Is he considered a rapper?
He's considered
inspirational
he's
rapper?
considered an entertainer.
Okay,
Uh,
like
yeah,
I know he's a
well,
recording
I
artist.
haven't. Yeah, I mean, I've saw his videos. I've seen that he's not shy to the camera, and he's done a lot of shows. So this gentleman is definitely, like she said, an inspirational rapper,
Yeah.
entertainer
And you know what
slash
I like?
songwriter slash producer.
And you know what I like about, because I've heard a lot of, I have a lot of friends that are that are rappers, and what I like about this guy,
Mm-hmm.
I shouldn't call him this guy. His name is Mr. G Reality, by the way.
Mr.
But
G. Reality. Kind of
yeah,
maybe like genealogy, right?
his real name is
Hello, reality.
Solomon, so I call him Solomon. But what I like about his music is he is different. I actually like it. Like I couldn't, I couldn't get rap music sometimes. It's too
Mm-hmm.
repetitive to me. I can't
Mm-hmm.
follow. I mean, I love Luther Vandross, that kind of thing, like R&B.
Don't you remember you told me? Yeah. Hey, she say
R&B
Luther, baby.
stuff,
Luther, yeah.
hip hop I can get
Right.
into, but rap, it's like,
Mm-hmm.
it's hard for me to like follow rap really sometimes. I could only have a little bit of it. But with this guy, because he mixed it up a little bit, you guys will
Right.
see. You guys will see. We're gonna be playing actually after our interview with him. I think we have
Yeah,
some
we have
video.
a video
Yeah.
clip of one of
So
his videos. But this guy is phenomenal. If you close your eyes, you will definitely
Tupac.
Tupac. Yeah.
Yes.
I was gonna say, you know what? I want y'all to close your eyes when we play the video, and then we're gonna come back and say, well, who do you sound like? That's just like
Yeah.
Tupac.
Yeah.
But yeah,
So
yeah.
we're gonna go to commercial first.
You wanna go to commercial?
Should we go to commercial first? We have to
We
pay
gotta pay some
bills, you
bills.
know?
We gotta pay the
So
bills.
let's go to commercial, but we'll be right back with Mr. G Reality.
And you're watching the Fame Show on Zabario TV, AEG Network. Peace. We're back, and we're here with our guest, and it's the man of the hour, y'all. He goes by the name of Mr. G. Reality. What's up, brother?
What's going on, T-Shot? How you doing?
Hey,
How are
man.
you? How are you? Good Sunday afternoon or good evening, actually. Good
Good
evening.
evening.
Sunday
Good evening. How you
Sunday.
doing? How y'all doing? It's a
Oh, you're a
beautiful day.
spiritual man. Did you go to church today? It's Sunday.
Oh man, I'm not one of the type. Like I feel like the church. I am the church, but yeah, I did go to church. I'm gonna put it like that. I
Well,
am
hey,
the church, but I
Bible,
did go to church.
Bible
Yep,
said we are the church. So,
for sure, for sure, for sure, for sure.
that's just a building. That's just brick and mortar. We are the
Right.
church.
You
Well,
already know, man.
thanks for coming on the show, man. I've been talking to you. We've been, kind of hitting and missing, but I've really been looking forward to this interview. Your number one fan is right here, Nana, and then, and then and now you just got me somewhere else because you already know why. You know what I'm gonna say. But I already told the people that, between you and Tupac, I don't know, like I gotta put y'all here together, Uh,
Yeah.
and the thing, my thing is this: like, if Tupac was here today, right?
Mm-hmm.
You and him could be neck and neck, right? Because that era was wait a minute. That era was a different style. You see what I'm saying? Like Tupac
Yeah.
rapped the same in 2022, bro.
I don't know. I don't know if I can ever fill those shoes, to be honest with you, man.
Well,
I gotta keep it a buck. I know what you mean, but I'm saying
to have
like
a conscious rapper like, entertainer like yourself that has the characteristics of the greatness of Tupac. I put it like that.
that's
Then,
like a comparison to a Kobe Bryant to Michael Jordan. So yeah, I received that. That's what's up.
Right.
So,
You know what I mean? But I
okay.
was just impressed, man. Like, you and I talked, man, and you definitely like, took me somewhere and I took you somewhere on the first time we talked. And then Nana was like, hey, you know what? I've been meaning to let you hear Mr. G. And she put you on, bro. And I'm like, Nana, when you gonna play Mr. G? She said, that is Mr. G. I thought
Nana's
you.
a real one. Like I appreciate she has a good ear and a beautiful heart for real authentic talent. You know what I mean? Was saying
Right.
like so I appreciate you, Nana, for real. Represent.
Thank you, Mr. G. Thanks for coming to our show. First of all, it's really a great pleasure to have you here.
Mhm.
Thank you
Hmm.
for the time. I was really excited to be able to speak to you on our show because I know you have a new, is it album that's coming out? A new
Yeah, it's
album
a
that's,
new. Yeah,
yeah.
I've been working on a new album. It's they say don't speak on yourself, let your fans and let other people speak on you, but it's definitely something to I say shake the industry for real, for real. I got some heavy hitters that's gonna be on the album. I'm gonna leave that a secret, but yeah, it's an album's gonna be coming out March. It's supposed to be the due date, the due
They say-
month that it's supposed to be coming out. But
Mhm.
because of some of the caliber type artists that I grew up listening to, that's actually on the album, I want to make sure like all the stuff is right with the BMI publishing and all that. So if we have to, we might push it back to April, but I don't think it'll be no longer than April. If we have to push it back, it'll probably be to April. But everybody hold on to your horses for real. I know people gonna be sitting at the edge of their seats like, yo, he dropping a new album, but I'm gonna tell you, it's definitely worth the listen. It's definitely worth the wait. So, yeah, new album and it's entitled
Sure.
"The Blood on Your Hands." The blood on your
Mm.
hands. Yeah.
For sure, for sure. Is that song that with the Japanese girl that you sent to me that we were listening to the other night?
Oh my
Is that
God.
going to be part of it?
Yeah,
Part
for
of the
sure.
new album?
Yeah, for sure. Most definitely. That's definitely gonna be yeah, that's just like so soulful. It's like so heartful, that record, was saying. So that's definitely gonna be part of it. One of the songs is definitely gonna be on the album. Think about I'm gonna have like 13 or 14 joints on there. But yeah.
Right.
Wow,
So
wow,
that's
wow.
so that's a sample of her, right? That's on that
Yeah,
record.
yeah. Yeah, that's a sample. We working to get the red tape, get through the red tape with that. And once we get through the red tape with that, everybody should be able to eat at the end of the day. So yeah, most definitely.
Well,
Yeah.
we want the album for sure, right? It's something I was telling Tisha, I can't handle rap too much, I usually listen to, the obvious like R&B, hip hop, that sort of thing, and jazz I could even do. But, rap is very, I could only handle so much. But
Right.
your rap, your music, I could listen through it all day long. And I did.
Well, I appreciate that.
I'm a fan.
Yeah, for sure. Most definitely. I mean, um, the time and day that we live in, um, I feel like I've been quiet too long. I'm like a watcher. I like watch a lot of things, so I feel like I've been quiet too long.
Mhm.
Um, and I'm like seriously noticing. I wasn't looking to put another album out, to be honest with you, but like I watch and I meditate in my mind, like pray, like God's word say, and I've been noticing that it's kind of like an all out assault on black men.
Mm.
Was saying like, um, okay, stereotypes. We have stereotypes. We have failed as black men throughout the past and different areas of our lives. But I feel like it's a new day, and it's time for us to be able to change the narrative, um, and not allow those titles and those stereotypes to be placed upon us. You know what I mean? So I didn't have no other choice but to start writing again. I'm not really one that like just write songs or do music just to do music. When it comes upon me, it's almost like I'm up under an unction, and I have to like write it, put it out, speak it, and the whole nine. So I would say it's kind of like more prophetic um, than me just doing another song or anything. They just awaken a sleeping giant, basically, you know. And me as a young black man, just like you, T-Shot, as a young black man, um, we face too many stereotypes um, in the society. And so it's time for somebody to speak up and change the narrative. And it's not just about the music with me, it's deeper than the fame or anything like that. Because I feel like they honestly are trying to emasculate the black man um, and strip us from our dignity and our pride. You know,
Right.
so someone has to really speak up on that. And I'm so sold out to it to my death, like to the grave. This is not for entertainment or
Right.
anything like that. You know, they say if you live in life, okay, live your life, but find something to die for. And I feel like my pops was him, even though um, I feel like my pops, even though he ruled with an iron fist, was him like him and my mom, they instilled work ethics and all types of different things up in us. And I've always been that type of individual to speak up for people, man, you know, and have a voice for people. So I already know my call. I already know I found something to die for. So that's what it
Right.
is with me. I'm a black man, and I don't want to be stereotyped or with the negative narratives of us, you know. Um, and that's what it is, bro. I'm just trying to change the narratives through my music.
Right. Well, let me say this, man, because you know you woohoo, gotta take my hat off. You got kind of deep there. Listen, so let me just get because I got a few things I want to that I had in my mind that I want to ask you. Uh,
Hmm.
uh and one is that uh, how long have you been in the business, actually?
I started out in 1999. This would be my seventh studio album. I
Okay.
started with the message with my homeboy Judah, man. And then that led into One Day, kind of the message revised with new songs. So it's like two albums basically. And then from the message, reflection of image,
Hmm.
stronger than ever, King Solomon, conflicted, and then now the blood on your hands. So what I'm working with. Um, and so yeah, I don't want to expose too much what I want to talk about, but it's like a burning passion, bro. I got a lot to say on this new album.
All right, I believe you, but I know how the business is. But the
For
other
sure,
thing,
for sure.
the
You are
other thing,
OG, bro. You are OG. I love that talk. I love that talk that we
right?
had the
You
other
already
day,
know.
bro. Real talk, man, for real.
Look, bro, you already know. So
Yeah.
so you're from Chicago, right?
I was born in Phoenix, Arizona. I don't know anything about it. My dad was originally born and raised on the west side of Chicago, 19 and Holman.
Oh,
So I believe it was like 1988 or 1989 when he brought all his kids and his wife from Arizona to Chicago. So I was raised in Chicago. I claim Chicago, Illinois, because that's really all I know for the most
right.
part. Even though I've been in Wisconsin, you know what I mean? Shout out to Wisconsin and the
You
whole
already
nine. But you know how it is. You know how it is. You know how it is. Wherever
right.
you at, you always gonna claim your hometown. I'm from
You
Chicago,
already know.
Illinois.
You
Yeah,
already
my area code still 773.
right.
And if
Well,
I and if I
I guess my question, G, was okay. I mean that you were raised in Chicago. Um,
yeah.
did you really get like into the Chicago music scene? You know, because like it's a lot of legends. Like even myself, you know, they just put me in the Chicago Historical Hip Hop Museum, right?
Hmm.
So I'm just saying, like, was you you know, how involved was you in that era of your life with the business, like in 89, 99, 89? Like, if you were were you doing music then? Was you creating a platform for yourself in Chicago? You know, with some of the legends that's out here, because I want to. When I haven't, they're inviting Nana and I to the museum. I haven't been over
Hmm.
there. They say they got me on the wall in there, but I
Right.
would love to go in there and see you on the wall. You see what I'm saying? So I'm just saying you from
I feel
Chicago
like
too.
I feel like
If
I'm I feel
if
like
not, I want to tell them about you when I get over there. Like y'all missed out on the brother. You
Oh
feel me?
yeah. Yeah, I feel like I'm a staple, bro, for the city. Even though a lot of the work that I put in um throughout the years, a lot of the work that I put in, it wasn't really on a and I don't like this word because it's like I'm not trying to judge the secular or what have you, because I don't look at secular or Christian. I look at music as music. But I feel like um I'm a staple in Chicago. I feel like a gatekeeper. I used to speak in Cook County Correctional Facility, Division 9 and Division 11. We been to O Block years ago, way before it was termed O Block or what have you. We used to give out thousands of CDs, was saying the kids in the hood and the people in the hood. Some of them ain't got that much money, so we used to give thousands of CDs away. I done been was saying like I done shot videos in G Town, was saying Our Girl Gardens, was saying like I lived in Phoenix by Harvey. Shout out to Phoenix. Um, West side of Chicago, 19 and Trumbull, Lundale, was saying like I went to Crown School Elementary, 14 and Warren off of Madison and Maywood, was saying like used to stay over there. Was saying Gary, Indiana, 2035, East Pennsylvania, you know what I mean? And I'm not trying to represent the streets because, and there's nothing wrong with representing the streets. I'm not a what you call a wannabe or anything. I didn't gang bang out there. I wasn't out there shooting at cats or anything like that. Was saying, but we grew up in the heart of the hoods, and we were sheltered. And my dad was very strict, and I even kind of got acclimated to the streets. I used to run away a lot, um, and I didn't have no food or anything. The dope dealers actually gave me money, was saying they gave me food. Um, and I remember running away in Inglewood at one point in time. This is a story. I don't even remember the gentleman's name, man, but me and my pops was kind of at odds at that time. And I remember he was an old head and he was leading uh what do they call that? Not the first aid, but the Red Cross. He was leading the Red Cross men's meeting for men who were hooked on substances like alcohol and drugs and things of that nature. And this dude, man, he was like an angel that God led me to, because in my mind I was frustrated. I ran away. I had my bike on the side of the crib in Phoenix at one point in time. I'm like, okay, cool. Wait till you go to work in the morning. Was then as soon as you go to work, I'm gonna hop on that bike and I'm gone. Was then my mentality. I was even thinking about joining a gang, but that would have been something stupid. You know what I mean? It wasn't that I need to see on TV. It was right. It was right in the vicinity where we live, or what have you. But this in particular old school cat, he told me, he was like, man, because I told him I ran away, and he told me, he broke down in tears and he told me, he said, man, you get that right, man, with your father, man. I'm gonna tell you why. He didn't say it cool like that. He said it with passion, with a few choice words. He was like, man, you get that right with your father, because what happened to me and my pops was I never had a chance to tell him before he went, was how much I love him and everything. So when I was out there running away and different things, and then throughout my life, when I was away from the house a lot, God would always, just me doing the music, like people say I sound like Tupac. A lot of people with a lot of the street dudes on the streets that still had love for Tupac, which and they would gravitate to my music because everybody said I sound like him. So um, different cats, like different ex-gang leaders, was I'm talking about Michael Corleone Blanco's, Griselda Blanco's son, Michael Corleone Blanco, is one of my biggest fans. I'm talking about ex-gang leaders in Miami, was into uh, ex-coordinators of the GDs, the Gangster Disciples, was saying like being around a lot of different older men as influences when me and my pops was going through the stuff that we was going through. A lot of people just hearing this for the first time, you know what I mean, with them, and they became like my bigger brothers, and it's like it was almost like my gift was like a gift to them to let them see a reflection of their own lifestyle. Uh,
Right.
was saying for the most part. So it's like as far as I'm from Chicago, we put in a lot of work over the years. Started at 19. I started at 1999. I recorded my first demo at ARS Studios, and it's located in
Now,
Alsip, Illinois. That's the south suburbs. And yeah, my very first song was My Own Kinds, dropping everyday life flies. I wonder why so many of my peers gotta die. My own kinds, dropping everyday life flies. I wonder why so many of my peers gotta die. And man, I remember I had that on the cassette tape, bro. The cassette tape demos. It's 2022 now. We talking about cassette tape demos. You know what I mean? Which
hey,
are
listen,
like,
I don't want to run out of time, so I got a few more things to say to you, man. You're
for
very.
sure.
We're gonna have to definitely have you come back.
Yeah, on studio actually. Like,
Yeah.
you know, you should come by.
Whenever you come to Chicago, yeah.
Exactly. Come by and visit us in Chicago. It's about time.
Right.
Oh yeah, I'm
haven't
always
seen
back
you in a
there
long time.
visiting my family.
Yeah,
Right.
like I know you have family out here. I know you come by here all the time, but you know, you have to come by and actually visit us here and have you in the studio so we
Right.
could chill, so we could talk some more. And that dinner that you promised us, you know.
Yeah, yeah,
I'm kidding, but
yeah.
you know, we haven't seen you. I haven't seen you in a long time. So it's about time. So this time around, come by and visit, have a visit here in the studio, and let's talk some more. We could, I mean, you have so many good stories, Mr. J, and we'd love to hear all of them. And we're looking forward to your album, you know, very soon, very soon. I'm really looking forward to that. And Kishai, we should have you back, right? Sometime
Yeah.
soon. We will talk.
Yeah.
We will talk on a date. For sure,
Yeah.
for sure. You have to come to
But
the studio.
yeah, but before y'all go, I want to say, I don't know if this is appropriate, but y'all look good together. Y'all look good together, for real, for real. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a W.
Let me-
That's
You
a
can't make
W
fun
for
of
a
me
win.
anymore.
Right. Thanks. Hey,
Yeah.
thanks. Hey, G, listen. Let me ask you a question. I got to know this question. So,
Mhm.
how do you feel about today's rap music? And, you know what I mean? Like, especially like, because everybody got their own styles. Atlanta got their styles. Chicago got their trap drill, whatever the case may be. How do you feel about that music? And do you feel like that wave is going to fade, or you feel like that wave is going to be around? You know, and because you know the music keeps changing. It has to change.
It does.
So
It does.
we're like, so my thing is like, you know, me being in the industry, I'm hearing that it's not going to go forward further. It's going to go backwards. You know, so you got like people like Houdini, LL Cool J, you know,
Shout
Public
out to the
Enemy,
OGs.
KRS-One.
Shout out to the OGs, the legends.
Yeah, they in the studio, bro. And
Hey,
they're gonna see, and my
this
thing
is a
is that
very good question. This is a very good question.
the thing is this, bro. Check it out though. All us that are in our, you know, numbers in life now, right? That was our era. That was our music, right?
Yes,
So
yes.
when I was speaking with different ones, when I run into them, Curtis Blow and different people, you know, Kurt, I said to him, I said, you know, why didn't you guys stay relevant for us? You see what I'm saying? Y'all could have grown with us. Y'all was our music. You know what I'm saying? It's just like saying Luther Vandross, Usher should be at this point in his life, he should be the new Luther Vandross to me. You know what I mean?
Right, right.
Because we come up in an era with them, with they love music and they, you know, R&B. But now that you're maturing, let the music mature with you, right? But stay for us. So when we come to your concert, we still come to get a little old school, but then we still, you know, it's still mature enough to where it still got that same flavor to you being 30, 40, 45, 50 years old, right? So that's my point about hip hop too, right? Those guys should have stayed relevant for us. You know, we don't care if you don't sound the same. You know what I'm saying? What
Facts,
we care
facts.
is that, right, that you're still creating music for us because our kids did not come up on you. We did, right? So I think they all should have stayed. And who cares if the kids buy their records? It's enough adults. Kids don't even go to the old school concerts, right?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Ew.
But I'll be kind of surprised though, with saying some of the younger generation, they actually do know some of the Motown stuff and some of the 1990s like era
Because they've
type of
heard their
music.
mamas and daddies playing it. You know, they grew up on
Right,
it. And then, you
exactly.
know, in some places like Chicago, they just want to get out anyway, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Facts,
So it's like
facts.
I want to throw a fit on. I'm going to the Shy Lights concert. You don't know one
Oh
Shy Lights
yeah,
song. You don't know
yeah.
one Shy Lights song, but you're going to the Shy Light concert, you know. But listen,
Hmm.
man, I'm gonna let you answer that, and then we got to go.
Okay,
But we're gonna get you back on the show, man. You know,
for sure, for sure.
I'm
That's a good.
you know, send
That's
some
a
shouts out, get that out, get your links out, let's tell the people where they can reach you, where they can come download you, and we're gonna move
for
forward.
sure, for sure. Was saying, well, I'm gonna say it like this. I'm gonna answer your question first. Um, I feel like the OGs need to come back because their voice is very needed. Because music is heart and soul. Music takes you to a place to where words can never take you. Music is therapeutic. Music is beautiful. Music is life. Um, and at the end of the day, music has been tarnished. Music has been pimped. Our own culture has been pimped against us,
Mm.
and our own culture has been pimped against us to where the OGs from the 1990s era, the who I call the father figures, it's a beautiful thing that they are coming back to say different things. And to speak to the younger generation, because I'm gonna tell you this, I'm gonna put it like this, clear as a vase with water, waiting for roses to be placed in it. I'm gonna put it so eloquently. God has removed his hand of mercy off of the music industry, and the death angel has been
Release.
allowed to be released.
Mm-hmm.
Because for the simple fact that life and death is in the power of the tongue, and you got the powers that be. It's not just a black and white thing, but the powers that be in high places. They purposely go out and they seek for the niggas and the steppers. They got the murder rates. They got the murders up under their belt, and they got the long extensive criminal records. And they purposely seek for those people, the ones especially who got a great deal of influence. And what they do is they bargain with them, with saying that just exchange for their soul for millions of dollars, to basically tear down their own culture. And it's a win-win situation for them because their pockets is getting fat, and then we're deteriorating, especially as black men. Right. So that's to answer your question. So the OGs is coming back, like from the 1990s era.
Hey, the
Yes,
OGs
sir.
coming back, and you're gonna be coming back, but we gotta go.
Yes,
so
sir. Yes, sir. Check me out. Hey, check out my Instagram, Mr. G Reality. Check out my Instagram, Mr. G Reality, and y'all do not forget we're saying to always tune in to the Nana and the T-Shot show. We're saying like for real. We're saying they're doing it big.
Right.
Love y'all.
The Fame Show. Salute.
Thanks,
Man.
Mr. G.
The Fame Show.
Man, you can walk to any one of these stores here, man, and buy a gun anywhere.
You say you gonna sell your soul just to make it, huh? In the music industry? Well, let me holler at you. Let me hit you to the game right quick, dog. Yeah. I could be another number in the prison system, or I could be the one who leads and reach the ones for wisdom, or I could be your normal average living poor broke, or I could meet them where they at, show love and give them hope. I could cheat, sell out and lie to a generation for the money and the fame, give me some recognition. Disrespecting all y'all queens, calling our woman bitch. Pour some guns out on the set in hopes of getting rich.
I believe I was put here to help y'all.
That's why I'm at Money for Yours.
I can see him living fast and won't say a thing. Proud of Gucci, all this blinging with my diamond rings. You put a pistol in his hand and send that shorty off. Tough in this young heart so that it's never soft. I could be a rolling stone and neglect my seeds. Another single mother scorned in this world of greed. Or I could be the one who follows all the ways and trends. Compromise my core beliefs just to have some friends. Ain't trying to hear a single thing if you ain't relevant.
That very last shot, the window shatters. When the bullet hit, she didn't make a sound, a whimper, a cry. She didn't say anything. That's why I didn't know she was hit. It's just a split second. I wake up every day thinking, hoping it's a dream, but it's not. It's been 1 month that I've not heard my daughter's voice.
Lord, release me to the trenches cause I'm having sin. Living blinded by the truth, repeating history. Or I could be the change and growth that I wanna see. I could be the change and growth that I wanna see. I could be the change and growth that I wanna see. I could be the change and growth that I wanna see. Look down inside cause the change, it all starts with me. I could be the change and growth that I wanna see. I could be the change and growth that I wanna see. I could be the change and growth that I wanna see. Look down inside cause the change, it all starts with me. Another murder sister victim to the police. Fathers, go get your kids about them streets cause that's no peace. They're killing off my kind, took his life in cold blood. The hearts of men are really darkened and there's no love. Where's the church you claim religion? I don't need a title. This that ghetto gospel truth, that real street revival. Smile in your face and that's your best, you're only tolerated. Racist cowards full of hatred cause my pigmentation. Little boys off in the chapel, you can't get discreet. But no one talks about the sins of a Catholic priest. America's hypocrisy is their worst nightmare. Can't even look me in the eyes cause you don't even care. What would it take for us to heal? Will we ever be free? Look in the mirror cause the change, it all starts with me. I can't forget about the ones locked in the prison cell. Hold your head, I know we say it's like a living hell. Young niggas stuck up on the block, don't waste your life away. For you to see and know your worth and value is what I pray. Young niggas stuck up on the block, don't waste your life away. For you to see and know your worth and value is what I pray. I could be the change and growth that I wanna see. I could be the change and growth that I wanna see. I could be the change and growth that I wanna see. Look down inside cause the change, it all starts with me. I could be the change and growth that I wanna see. I could be the change and growth that I wanna see. I could be the change and growth that I wanna see. Look down inside cause the change, it all starts with me.
17 people killed in a mass shooting at a Florida high school. Say people, most of them kids.
It's the Fame Show with T-Shy and Nana. We're back. Hey, give it up for Mr. G. That video was crazy. But like I said, I'm one of your fans, man. So
Yeah, that was wonderful. That was great. That was a good video there, music video. But you know, all of you guys like watch coming up his album, right? Like he was saying. So good time, good time. Thank you very much, Mr. G, for guesting.
Right. So Nana, we have to get to our next guest. He's a fashion designer.
Yes,
Has a
yes,
boutique
yes.
in Chicago.
Yeah, actually, he has a boutique in Humboldt Park here in Chicago. A nice boutique. I think I've been to his boutique once before, a long time ago. He has really, really good designs, and he is considered a luxury designer. He is one of the top designers here in Chicago. He does a lot of fashion shows here. And other, I think right now he's traveling around the U.S. doing
Okay.
a lot of fashion shows. So So actually, just a couple days ago, we were over at his studio to interview him, or his boutique, by the way, in Humboldt Park. So we're gonna show you a video of our trip over there and an interview with him, right, Tishai?
Yeah, so we're gonna go to that clip because this was, in our travels, and it's to start the series that we were telling you about early on in the show. How we're going to be going to different places outside of being in our wonderful studio here. So y'all sit back. You watching the Fame Show with Nana and T Shy, and we're gonna go right to the clip.
Oh, good to see you, sweetheart. Oh my God. I hope
And look at this place.
it's a little different. On the road for about 2 weeks in 2 different cities, showing up what I'm kind of like looking at. And this is where it starts.
Totally Boris.
It is.
Yes.
Some things, and this is, some of the machines where we
Been there too. Already.
Under the table. But mostly it's in, thanks for coming over and interviewing me. It's been a pleasure.
Right now we are in somewhere in Chicago, in the beautiful neighborhood, and meeting with a good friend of mine, actually, a fabulous, fabulous gentleman, fabulous designer, Mr. Boris Powell.
Hi.
Hi, Boris.
How are you?
I'm so good. I'm so good. I'm so excited to do this interview with you.
I'm excited as well.
Because Boris and I go back, way back.
Way back.
Way back. And I know that, your business actually, when you first started, I think you opened your first store. It was right about the time also that I opened my business.
Yeah.
That's some
when you were launching the makeup line.
yeah,
Yeah.
it was 12 years ago or so, right?
At least maybe 12, 13 years ago.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Right? 'Cause
Good
that's
memory.
because I remember first meeting you and I went to your store and with my family, you know.
Oh, how's your family?
Oh, my family's doing well, doing well. Lahaina, who introduced me to you
Yes.
because she did an interview with you.
She sure did.
Yeah, when you first started. So she came. She was in Northwestern University.
Yep, I
Yeah,
remember.
she's in journalism and she's now in DC somewhere.
DC, oh, she was so sweet. You gotta make sure you tell her I said hi.
I
And
will.
if you're watching, hi, sweetie.
Yeah, so I remember your first store, and then we've met each other in different events, like fashion show events, which usually I was sponsoring the makeup, so I was doing the makeup in the back, and you're doing the designs. But we never really sat down like this on an interview, so I'm so excited.
It's due, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's due.
yeah. Thank you so much for doing this.
My pleasure.
I know you're very tired because I know that you.
Do I look tired?
No, you don't. You don't. You pulled it off really great. But I know you're tired because you just came back from, touring all over
Yeah.
and doing your shows. I know how that could be, because I used to travel for my business as well. And I know when I come back, I'm out for like a week.
I wanted to be. That was my goal. I was going to come back. I actually just arrived late Tuesday night. And I was going to come back, tidy up some things for the week, and then I was going to escape on the weekend and take 3 days to myself to decompress. And,
You need that.
Yeah, I was going to go to either Michigan or Wisconsin because it's close.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to have a chance. I literally,
Are you serious?
I landed, and my problem is I'm always chasing my work.
Yeah.
No matter what happens, I love it so much that that's all I'm ever thinking about is my work. So I had a client to message me, and it's like they wanted to meet me on Wednesday. And then another client, a new client, wanted to meet me on Thursday. So as soon as I landed Tuesday night, I was preparing for a client on Wednesday, client on Thursday. Today is Friday. And now my best friend is flying in tomorrow.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and I haven't seen him in a while, so I'm not going to get that getaway this weekend. But it's okay. It's totally okay.
So much going on, and thank you so much again for being able to fit us right in.
Absolutely.
I wanted to feature you in our show, the Fame Show with Nana and Tishai, and it's on every Sunday at 8 o'clock. So
AM or PM?
PM, 8 p.m.
Awesome.
It's on Roku channel, AEG TV, Roku channel. It's on Amazon Live.
Wow.
It's on Zobario TV, which is a Latino TV station.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
This is amazing. Congratulations to you guys.
Thank
This
you.
is really
Thank
fantastic.
Thank you. So, you know, I've been following you. I've been following your designs. You are just amazing.
Oh,
Amazing.
Thank you.
I mean, I want a piece or two or three of the stuff that
We'll just do a whole new wardrobe for you.
Seriously,
Yeah,
seriously.
absolutely.
Now that I have, you know, this show, I really would love to be able to sport some of your stuff and,
Yeah.
you know, have it on the show. So definitely I'm going to be doing that. But so tell me what's up? Like, you know, like I know you went from, you've had stores and, you know, the great thing is we're still here.
We're still here.
After the
Yes.
pandemic, we're still here.
Yes. Thank someone. Thank someone. We're
Exactly.
still
Thank
here.
God. And
Yeah.
you know, you're still thriving and you know doing your thing. It's so exciting to see that. And tell me what's going on. Tell me what's going on.
Well, you know, just trying to reinvent myself, reinvent the wheel. Because as you know, as everyone knows, we're in the middle of a pandemic. They say that we're at the tail end of it, but you just don't know these days. So what I had to do is just try to stay afloat. That was my game plan when the pandemic hit. It wasn't to try and like, you know, make millions on like some new idea or anything like this. It was just to survive. I knew in the back of my head that if I was one of the artists that could just stay afloat and survive, that I would have a really good place once this all kind of like blew over. Because so many people are just unfortunately not going to make it.
Yeah.
I wish that we all could, but it's just, you know, like the reality of it all, just so many people are not going to. So my game was just to sustain so that I can still be relevant once all this blows over. And how I did that was I started making the mask during the beginning of the pandemic.
I saw that.
Yeah. And, you know, it was kind of fun because it was just new and different. But it also, it forced me to hire more seamstresses, which is funny because you're talking about like way less volume, but financially less volume, but the quantities were just so much, you know, more higher in numbers that I actually had to hire a few extra seamstresses, which made it fun, you know, just like because so many people were alone during the pandemic, which is not good for any of us, for our human nature. We're meant to be with people. We're meant to be with groups of people. Even the most the most shyest person out there, the most introvert is what I was looking for.
Yeah.
You still need some sort of human interaction.
Right.
And so during this time, I found it to be very tough for many people to not have anyone around. So I was
Yeah.
very blessed that I had like 4 and 5 ladies coming here to sew 3 days a week. It just kept us in the game like psychologically, which is really, really, really cool. And then on the other times what I was doing was I was getting in my car and I was traveling, doing these traveling trunk shows because the city of Chicago was completely shut down. So I'm like, how am I going to make money? I can't survive on making masks.
Right.
It's just not possible.
Right.
So I pack up my car and I drive to Tennessee. I drive to Omaha.
Wow.
Yeah, and I just get on the road and go wherever I could to sell my product. And it has been a lot of fun. It's been an eye-opener I'm transitioning to just a new business model. I found a lot of joy being on the road. I've always loved traveling. Since I was a kid, I've always loved traveling.
Yeah.
But now I'm combining traveling and my love for my art. And it's just been great. And I actually, like you said, I just arrived back this week, and I was in Colorado with 2 different cities over a period of 2 weeks, and I had 4 fashion shows and 5 trunk shows. It was quite incredible.
That's so inspiring. It's so inspiring to hear that, you know, because I know as a business person myself, I know what we went through during the pandemic. Having everything shut down, no events, where we lived through events, you know, your fashion, my makeup, you know, all that. No stores, no retail. Woo, tough.
It was tough.
Tough time.
It was tough. I
Yeah.
don't think a lot of people really understand. They don't grasp like what that really was.
Yeah.
And just to put it out there, like make a lot of people understand, when the pandemic hit and everything shut down, 100% of my business went away.
Oh, for sure.
100%. Like
For
you
sure.
say, there are no events,
Right.
and I am known for special occasion pieces, whether it's the gala where it's a red carpet, bar mitzvahs, like high-end birthdays, anniversaries, but no one was doing any of this. There was nothing going on.
And that's what made you, because you had to reinvent yourself.
Yeah.
You can't quit.
No, there's no way.
Yeah. It's the same thing that I did, right? Like, you know, you gotta face reality.
Yeah.
This is it. So what are you gonna do? Like, you're not gonna sit in the corner and cry.
No.
Or wait till something happens. So you gotta reinvent yourself, which you did. You started traveling, doing things in other cities that maybe is more open than Chicago,
Yes.
you know. And thank God that things are happening back again here in Chicago, that events are starting to happen again. So hopefully we'll be able to work with each other.
Yes. We
With the
need,
concerts, the designs, the fashion shows. Boy,
when I tell you, when this all blows over and all the mask mandates are up or lifted, I am going to come out kicking and
Huge.
screaming. Yes, kicking and screaming.
Huge.
You know how like that feel of Chicago summertime?
Yeah.
Like the first day
Yeah,
of summer,
like- yeah.
and the city is going wild, buck wild.
Yeah.
Because we've been pent up for 6 months of winter.
Exactly, yeah.
This is how I'm coming out of the pandemic. We've been pent up for 2 years, and I'm coming out full-fledged.
I love it. I
Yeah.
love it. And I know it's going to happen. I know it's going to happen for you, you know,
Always.
because you're just driven. You're driven. I love it. And I love that you reinvent yourself. You started to do things. I'm here at your shop. Your shop looks beautiful.
Thank you.
Your designs look beautiful. I mean, you know, you got it going on.
My mom will be happy to hear that.
Oh my God, yes, you got it going on. So I'm so proud of you.
Oh my
So
God.
so
thank
proud
you.
of you and so happy for everything that's going on. I know that, you know, there's still a lot of things that we could do, you know?
Absolutely.
Yeah, and-
I mean, there's so many things that we can do and we will do, but the number one thing that we have to do is stay in the game.
Yeah.
You know, we have to completely believe in ourselves, no matter what it takes. Believe in yourself and just get out there and stay in the game and do it for other people. As long as
Yeah.
you're out there trying to motivate and inspire other people, your life is going to be worth it.
And you know what I love is that listening to you, because it's kind of like what I'm trying to do as well, like how you reinvent yourself. And now I even saw you have a band. I didn't even know Boris Powell sing, but now you're singing. You're with a band with fashion. That's what's up.
I am so excited about it. Quick story of why I have the band and why I do what I do. I try not to make it long-winded so that I don't get too emotional. But a few years ago, just before the pandemic, I found myself in a really bad place. Mentally, I just wasn't happy with what was going on in my world of fashion and just the world itself. It was just so dark, and I found myself living in this negative, dark world. And I mean, I wasn't alone. That was a lot of us, but I'm such an upbeat type of person.
You are, yeah.
And I do what I do for other people. I never do anything for myself. And just life started to hit me in a really bad spot, and I became very depressed and suicidal, and I didn't want to be on this earth anymore. So I was doing really harmful things just to get rid of life. I just didn't want to live anymore. And one day I was actually traveling on one of our expressways, and I was doing some stupid things with the car. And I heard this one song by Fantasia Barrino, I believe. And this is the song that she performed when she won American Idol years ago. So, I mean, we've all listened to this song so many times. It's such a wonderful song with a great message. But this was the first time I heard it in the way that I needed to have heard it. And it saved my life. And at that point, when I heard this song, I pulled my foot off the gas pedal, and something came over me, and I was like, I still want to be on this earth. And then the very next song that came on was another song that we've heard all of our lives. We all grew up with it. Was "Don't Let the Sun Go Down on Me," George Michael, Elton John.
Yes.
And that was the very next song with the message, "Don't let the sun go down on me." So it was two songs back to back that I say really saved my life. And at that moment, I remember what my number one inspiration was, which is music. And I said, I'm going to give my life back through music, and I'm going to inspire people with my talents of being a designer incorporating with music. So I decided to get on stage and perform my story about why that collection was created through music. And I found a new joy, and it saves my life. It, it gives me something to look forward to, and we all know that music, it heals the soul, it saves the soul, and so I enjoy combining it with fashion and get on stage and entertaining, and that's what I do.
Oh wow, that's so. Ooh, that's heavy.
I know.
I didn't even know that was going on because you are such a fun person. You're always like upbeat. You're always happy. You're always like crazy.
I am.
You know what I mean? Like, just like, you would never know what people go through. But
And-
thank you for sharing that.
Of course, and that's what made it much more difficult, is because you don't want, when you're in that space, you don't want anyone else knowing about it, because you don't want them to judge you. You probably don't want anyone feeling sorry and sad for yourself. But other than that, like, the biggest thing is that when you're in the service industry, you're providing something to other people, especially like a high-end luxury brand. You don't want anyone to feel any sort of negative way, because you're thinking that's going to be your client that's going to leave, and that's
For
going to be
sure.
your money.
For sure.
So
I
you don't-
understand that.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
don't share those things,
Yeah.
which is very harmful.
Yeah.
It's very hard for you to embody, just to embody all that by yourself.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And so that's why I got into like it went downhill really fast, because I wasn't sharing that, and I had to play that double life. I was going out to charity events and galas, brushing shoulders with millionaires, and I'm having to live that life. But then I get back in my car to come to my place, and I didn't have money to eat. So it was tough. And what I tell people now is, like, check on your friends, especially the ones that are so happy. Especially the ones that are so positive.
That is true,
call and check
because,
on your friends.
during the pandemic, we lost, like, that comedian, what's his name?
See, I know who you're talking about. I know
Oh
who you're
my
talking
God,
about.
and
Yeah, it'll come
and
back
I
to me.
can't-
Yeah,
I can't imagine, because he's a funny person.
yeah,
He has all the money in the world.
Yeah.
You don't know what was going on behind the scenes, really, to kill himself,
Robert Williams.
Robert,
Robert,
no,
uh,
Williams, oh my gosh, but
I know who you're talking about. It's Williams, something like
yeah,
that.
Mrs. Doubtfire.
Robin
Williams, yeah.
Yes, Robin Williams.
Yeah, and like, you don't know what was going on. Like, I couldn't figure out why and how. But, we just never know, like, what really goes on. But you know what, Boris, like, you are such a talented man, and you have such a heart, I know. And so you have to just, weather the storm, which you did, and, things will get better. Things will get better. And the ones that really survive are the ones that are strong. And I know you're strong.
Oh, thank you.
And it's not easy. Believe me, I know, because I went through the same thing as far as the business is concerned.
Yeah.
where in one day you're like on top of the world, right,
Mhm.
doing your thing,
Yeah.
and it shut down. One day it shut all everything shut down,
Yeah.
and you got nothing coming in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you have to, you did good because you reinvented yourself. Now you're on the way. I know it's not gonna be the same like before, but you have so much talent, not only in your designs but your music now, and your personality, your character, everything. So you got it going on. So it's just time, and it's gonna happen. But
Thank you.
I appreciate you sharing your story, because that's probably something that a lot of the people don't know about you.
It is definitely a shock when people hear their story, but I think it's important for everyone to hear it, and it's also important for me to tell it, and it saves me, and it gives me more purpose and will to survive.
Yeah.
And I just know if you can just hang on one more day, as cliche as that can be, your time will come, and everything passes.
Yeah.
So I'm very grateful that I heard those two songs, and I'm still here to continue to pour my love into this world.
We are all grateful. Believe me, we're all grateful that you're still here.
Thank you.
And thank you again for taking the time for this interview.
My pleasure.
It's really an honor to be able to interview you and get to know you a little bit more, the deeper side of Mr. Boris Powell, of Boris Powell Designs.
Oh.
Okay, so Boris, thank you from the bottom of my heart again for having us here, my crew, and for doing this interview at the Fame Show. Now tell our audience where they could find you, where they could find all these beautiful designs.
Well, first of all, thank you for having me. It's been such an honor and pleasure, and it's been way too long. Hi guys, thank you for tuning in. I hope that you've enjoyed our little interview here. It's been so much fun. Again, I am Boris Powell, and you can find me at borispowell.com, and that's 2 R's in Boris, 2 L's in Powell, BORISPOWELL.com, or at Boris Powell Designs with an S on Instagram. Thank you guys for tuning in. We love you. Stay alive.
Thank you.
So listen, I'm gonna attempt to do this, Nana. So we got to get up out of here, and they about to cut the lights off and kick us up out the studio. So this song, I think what I'm gonna do, I think we'll like categorize these songs like every week, and this
Just
song,
sing it.
just sing. Okay, this song. Okay.
Just sing
This
it.
is the oldie but goodie because we got to go, and they're gonna start running the
We
credits.
got to
This
go.
is the-
Good night, everybody. We will see you next week.
Each moment with you is just like a dream to me that somehow came true. And I know tomorrow will still be the same. 'Cause we've got a life of love that won't ever change, and every day love me your own special way, melt on my heart away with a smile. Take tell me that you really care, and we'll share tomorrow together. I always love you. We're gonna get up out of here. Y'all thought I was gonna keep on
Good
singing?
night.
We love you.